What's up, you freaky basement dwellers? Today we're going to be making this paper Therian mask out of paper. So let's get right into it. So first off, you're going to grab some printer paper or construction paper. If you use printer paper, you're just going to want to double up your pieces, which I'll be doing in this video. I have some cord. You can also use yarn or a strip of paper, tape, a hole punch or a scissors, and a scissors. Of course, I have my coffee because I can't function without it, and a cute little Halloween decoration. First off, we're just going to fold the paper in half, hamburger style. I'm then going to sketch out an oval shape, which you can't see super well on camera, and I apologize, but I promise you it's just an oval and you can do it. Then I'm going to fold it in half one more time and cut along the lines of the oval so that when we open it back up, we'll have a full oval shape. Then I'm going to draw on the eyes, and the mouth shape, since this will be a cat, is going to be a cute little W. Go ahead and cut that out, and then take a look at what you've got. So cute! Perfect. Okay. You should have two sheets if you folded your paper in half and cut it out correctly. Now we're just going to tape those together so that it's a little bit sturdier than just one flimsy piece of paper. Now we have two flimsy pieces of paper. I put tape between the eyes as well to help make sure that the pieces of paper stick together, and this is what it looks like on my face. Next, I'm sketching out the ear shape. I get kind of complex with the ears, but really you just need this and then to tape it on. If you want to take it a step further, what we're going to do is cut out a double piece of ear, tape it, trace it, and then create a 3D effect with the ears by tracing it 2 more times. I'll show you how to do it. You can skip this step if you want. It's not necessary. I just wanted to try something new. So I trace it to the right 2 times and to the left 2 times. And then I lay my pieces next to each other, and I'm going to sketch out the inner ear shape. So this is kind of like the folds of a cat ear. You can look up a reference picture, or you can copy what I'm doing here. Then I copy that on the left side. You can also cut it out and trace it if you're worried that it won't be symmetrical. Once that's complete, I cut out the back of the ear, tape the second ear together, cut out the insides of the ear, tape those 2 halves together. Then I'm going to tape the inner ear to the outer ear after folding the outer ear in half. I know it's complex. Watch the video a couple times through this area and you'll probably get the hang of it pretty quickly. If you're still having trouble, go ahead and leave comments in the comment section and I'll get back to you as soon as I can about how to help with the ears. Otherwise, just do 1 layer of ear. It's a lot simpler and looks just as good. This is the shape that you should be left with, a little 3D ear. I'm just fitting it on top of the mask to see how it looks. I like it. So I'm going to tape it in place. I had to add some extra paper for support. That was optional. My ears are pretty big and heavy, so you probably won't have to do this, but if you do, just cut out a strip of paper and then tape it on there. And then copy all those steps for your left ear. Once your left ear is complete, you can tape it onto your mask next to the right ear. If you're doing the 3D ears, make sure just to tape the front of the ears so that the back sticks out a little bit and you have that 3D effect. Mine are super heavy, so they're flopping all over, but that's okay. Next is the cheek fluff, so fold a piece of paper in half and then draw your fluff. I did 2 layers of fluff. You can do as many as you want. The more layers, the fluffier it's going to look. Now I'm just attaching them to the left and right hand side of the face. I'm super out of frame here, so I apologize for that. I go back into frame a little bit more in a second. I tape on the back piece and then the front piece, and I fold them up a little bit just to make them look a little bit ruffled and fluffy. Then for the nose, I'm cutting out a strip of paper and accordion style, folding it all the way down to create a little bit of a 3D effect so that it will stick up from the mask of the nose. Then I'm just taping that on, and he's just about done. We're going to hole punch near the sides of his face or cut a little hole with the scissors. This is where our string is going to be attached, so the closer to the very side of the face you can get it, the better. If anything, you want it to go a little bit higher on the forehead if there's no room since you have cheek fluff. And then we're going to get a hefty piece of string, cut it off of our cord, and fold it in half. You can fold it in half by grabbing the two ends and pulling it taut, and then cut where the little loop is. Then you'll have two even pieces of string that you can tie to your mask, and you'll be able to tie the mask to your face. Now I'm just taking a marker. You can do any color you want. I'm doing black, and I'm outlining all of the details and extra fur that I want in there, some eyebrows, eye lines, and he is complete. This is the final look. Thank you so much for watching.